Hello everyone and welcome to our I Pick My Butt video. Today we have Kinja Run and we're making a video today on pro tips to help you advance quicker inside the game. Yes, the game's only been out for a day and I'm already calling myself a pro at it, but we're going to give you these tips today. Hopefully they'll help you out and get you a little bit further inside the game. Not certain how many videos I'm going to make on this game here. I am enjoying this. It's a lot of fun. It is still brand new, but not sure how long before I'm going to get burned out on it. So if you do want me to make more videos on this, make sure you post down in the comments below. And if you're looking for a place just to kind of chat about the game with our people, join up on the Discord. We have a spot for it on there that you can share your information and just, kind of compare gear and so on. So first thing I want to get into right here is this is a lot like Punball for the actual GUI, the graphic user interface on it. One thing that we want to make sure we're always doing is upgrading our gear at all times. Now, if you have a better piece of gear that pops up, hitting the dismantle button inside the gear will make it where you don't lose the gear, but you'll get all your resources back that you can then go and pump into another gear. So in other words, always try to use up all your scrolls and gold to max out your stuff. And if you get something better, if you want to switch, dismantle that, put the other thing on, and then level that up. When in game, one thing that you need to try to get in the habit of doing is not holding your finger down the screen the whole time, because there is a good amount of abilities that are called kunai ones, offhand, meaning that if you're not touching the screen, you're going to be firing off those projectiles or whatever damage dealers there are out there. When it comes to the enemies themselves, I try to stick either to the left side of the screen or the right side of the screen. Try to get all that aggro to the one side, and then when they fire, I hop over to the other side. Another thing to keep in mind too is you don't have to just move left or right. You can move forward and backwards. So those annoying little projectiles that kind of swivel back and forth, move forward. That's all you gotta do to dodge them. It's real simple, real easy once you get in the habit of doing it. If you run into a board where they have spikes popping up out of the ground, whether it looks like it's not going to hit you or not, always dodge it, because this game is made to hit you on it. It's made a timeout that right when you run over it, it's going to smack you. So do yourself a favor, just dodge it. Don't try to run through it. When you get a little bit further into a chapter, you're going to notice that you're going to have enemies dealt out in waves, and the very last enemy that's left is going to stay there as the next ones spawn up. So if it comes down to it and you are in these kind of big wave things, try to get the last two enemies down to a sliver of health, so when the next ones pop up, you can easily just drop that one out and have less enemies to fight on the screen. Whenever going up against mob waves and bosses, don't focus on hitting them, more focus on the dodging inside the game. It looks like if you take a long time, you're under leveled, the bosses will actually explode after a certain amount of time on it. So whether he has 30% or 0% left, you're still going to end up beating them. They just kind of go and just die all of a sudden, which is a nice little perk to have too inside the game. Another thing is when you're going to grab your ability, you've already had maybe like 6 or 7 of them. You can't remember the ones you grab. Right before you grab that skill, hit the pause button. It'll show you all the abilities that you've gained so far. So if you grab an increased attack on a holy touch and you don't have holy touch at all, well, that's not going to really do you too good. So really kind of plan before grabbing that next ability. Obviously do the things inside the game like upgrading your talents, collecting free chests. Logging in every day is a huge one too, because it's just going to guarantee you get those free rewards, and it does help out in the long run. If you played Archero or Punball, you know that these are not any quick things where you're going to get all the gear maxed out right away. So it all definitely helps to just kind of click on it once a day, get what you can. But this is what I got for you guys for now. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this game if you're playing it. What stage or chapter are you on currently? And do you plan on playing it longer? Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, join the Discord if you haven't already, and remember, I pick my butt.